A very good morning, students. After half-yearly examination, we will be starting our final year course. So students, I hope that you all are well, you are safe at your home, you are studying regularly. Now in today's class, we will be starting chapter number 10, Force, Work and Energy. Force we have studied in the class 3rd also. What is force? A push or pull of an object, it is called as an force. What is force used for? To move an object. Suppose this is a duster, it is kept here. If I apply the force on it, then only it can move, otherwise it will remain at a place only. So the force, it is used to move an object. I am pushing it. Because of this, I am applying the force with my hand, so it is able to move. Stop a moving object. Suppose there is a ball, it is moving, and suddenly if with your hand, if you apply the force, it will stop at that point. Change the direction of a moving object. Because of the force, you can also change the direction of the moving object. A ball, it is moving at your side, you can kick it, you can change the direction of that moving ball. Increase or decrease speed of a moving object. The speed of the moving object, you can increase or decrease. Decrease means you can slow down or you can increase the speed of any moving object around you. Now students, you can take out page number 84 of your book. Take out page number 84 of your book. Let us read now. On page number 84, that is chapter number 10, Force, Work and Energy. We need to push or pull objects around us in order to move them. A push or pull applied on an object is called force. So what is force? A push or pull which is applied on an object, it is called as an force. Now students, come to page number 85 of your book. There the uses of the force are there that we have discussed. Now next we will be studying about the types of force. In nature, two types of force are acting all the time. These are gravity and friction. How many types of force are there? Two types. One is gravity and the another is friction. These forces, they are there in the nature at all the times. Types of force. Types of force, generally there are two types of the force are there. They are always present in the nature. The first one, it is the gravity, and the next one, it is the friction. The gravity we have not studied yet, but the friction we have studied in the class 3rd. What is friction? Along with the force we have studied friction. Friction, it is used to stop a moving object. It slows down a moving object. Suppose there is a ball. You kick the ball. After some time, the ball stops automatically by its own. So it is because of the friction. Why do the ball it stops? After some distance, after traveling some distance, the ball it stops. It is because of the friction only. So friction we have studied in class 3rd also. Gravity we will be studying now. So what is gravity? What happens when you throw a ball up into the sky? Does it keep moving in the air or it falls back? What happens when you throw a ball? Suppose this is a ball. If I throw anything in the upward direction, it will come down. Why it comes down? Why do the ball, it keeps on moving in the upward direction, but the ball, it comes down? Why? It is because of the gravity. There on the earth, the force of gravity is there which pulls everything in the downward direction. Let us take a simple example to understand the gravity. This is a tree, an apple tree, and what happens if an apple it falls from the tree? It will come down. The apple will come down. So all the things it comes down. Why? Because there is a force which attracts everything in the downward direction. Similarly, this bowl, how much force I applied? It will come down. It is because of the force of gravity. Everything it comes in downward direction because of the force of gravity. Gravity is there. The ball, when you throw, first it goes up and then it falls back to ground. This is because of the gravity. Gravity is the force that pulls every object down towards the center of the earth. It is because of the gravity that the object like leaves and fruits falls down instead of going up. You can see the force of gravity in your day-to-day life. The leaves from the tree or the plant, the fruits, this all they falls down instead of going up. It is because of the force of gravity. Next, let us study about friction. What happens when you push a pencil box on a table? Does it keep moving or it stop after some time? What happens when you kick a football? Does it keep moving or it stops after some time? Yes, the ball it stops after some time. When you kick a football, the ball it stops after some time, after traveling a certain distance. The ball it stops after some time. Why do the ball it stops after some times? It is because of the friction. Because of the friction, the moving ball it stops after some time. So come to the page number 85 everyone. Let us read. What happens when you push a pencil box on a table? Does it keep moving or it stops after some time? It stops after moving a certain distance because of friction. What is friction? Friction is a force that acts when two objects are in contact with each other. It resists the motion of moving object. Resist means stops. What do the friction it does? It stops or resists. Resist means stops. It stops or resists the moving object. It slows down or stops the moving object. Rough surface causes more friction than smooth surface. It is the friction which helps us to walk without slipping. Without slipping, we used to walk. It is because of the friction, and the friction it is more at the rough surface and it is less at the smooth surface, because you have noticed in the smooth surface we often used to slip down, but on the rough surface we never used to slip, because on the rough surface the friction it is more the friction it will help us to prevent from falling down, and on the smooth surface the friction it is very less, so we slip often on the smooth surface. The next, you can turn the page and come to the page number 86. We will be studying work. Work. You have heard about this term, work. Now we will be studying what is work, what is the when you push a chair, it moves from its place. But when you push a wall, it does not change its position. What happens when you push a book or a bag? It will move. So we can say that the work is done because we have changed the position of that object. What happens when I apply the force on this board? It will not move. Or if I apply the force on the wall, The wall is there. If I apply the force on the wall, what will happen? The wall will not move. So the work it is not done. So when the work is done, whenever we are able to move an object, then it is said that the work is done. When we used to go to sleep, when we are standing, when we are sitting at a place, then no work is done by us. The work is only done when we used to change the position of an object. So when you push a chair, it moves from its place. But when you push a wall, it does not change its position. Thus, work is said to be done when force applied on an object changes the position of the object. According to science, work is not done in reading, thinking, standing with a load and sleeping. This is because either no force is applied on the object or there is no change in the position of the object in these cases. Whenever we used to read, whenever we used to think, whenever we used to sleep or stand or sit at a one place, then no work is done by us. The work it is only done when we used to change the position of an object. Like if I move a chair, if I move a table, then only the work is said to be done because I have changed the position of that chair and table. But what if I am applying the force on the wall? I am not able to move it. So no work is done at that time by me. So in today's class we have studied about the force and work. So students, go through it. Just read the force and work. Try to understand it, and if you are having any doubts and queries, you can ask me. So that's all for today's class. Have a nice day. Be at home, be safe and stay blessed. Thank you and have a nice day.